Good morning, y'all. Well, we are kicking off day 32, leaving the stealth campsite, and just went over the very top of Utica Mountain, going down now. And we're gonna have several ups and downs today, making our way towards Roan Mountain. I don't know if I'll stay in that shelter there. It's over 6,000 feet, and it's also the highest shelter elevation-wise on the entire Appalachian Trail. And it got down to 26 degrees last night. Some of the water in my water bottle froze this morning. So I'm not sure I'm gonna do that tonight up there, even higher elevation. Have to wait and see how much time I have at the end of the day. But that's where we're headed today. A lot of ups and downs, and then the big ascent on Roan Mountain. So I'll talk to you later. So this entire area we've been moving in and out of is called the Nantahala National Forest. And I've put a few pictures of those up along the way. It's also in combination with the Pisgah National Forest. And all of this area has roots all the way back to the Cherokee Indian Nation. There are burial mounds scattered throughout all of this area. There's one in Niquosi, there's one in Franklin, there's one in Cowie. And this was very sacred, holy land to the Cherokee for many centuries. They called it the Great Blue Hills of God. But by the 1800s, all of that really changed when logging industry came in and really took off in the 1800s into the 20th century. In fact, almost all of this land has been logged at one time or another. The big lumber company here was called the Ritter Lumber Company. Had a 3-story mill in 1927 down at Rainbow Springs, and they were cutting 50,000 board feet per day at one time. They even dammed up the Nantahala River back there by the knock that I was at a few weeks ago to form a pond near the mill where the logs could be cleaned. And of course, that brought in a lot of employment. All the loggers lived in these tar paper shacks, camp houses, and they were paid $1 per day. But yeah, over 90% of the Nantahala and the Pisgah National Forest were clear cut and have only been reforested in the past few decades, thankfully, as a product of newer environmental policies. So there you have it. Hey, so I decided to camp here at Clyde Smith Shelter. Did about 13 miles today. It was a lot tougher than I expected, as well as all the other hikers here. There were 3 or 4 what looked to be small mountains or small hills on our maps, but they were really tough going. A lot of roots, a lot of rocks, and it just slowed everybody down. So we pulled up short of Roan Mountain, which is the next big mountain, over 6,000 feet. So we wouldn't have to deal with that today. So yeah, we're here and also staying a little lower in elevation so we don't have to deal with the cold. Last night was really cold. It was like 26 degrees. I think I said earlier the water in my CNOC bag was frozen. It was full of ice, so I had to break that up this morning. And so I don't want to have to do that again. But it's fine. You know, I'll make progress again tomorrow, and then probably find a shelter, and then another one the next day. And then the day after that, I'm actually staying at the Mountain Harbor Inn, which is a little hostel. So for resupply and all that, so that'll be fun. So yeah, cold and chilly, but not raining. I think you saw some of that ice in my video earlier. There were pockets of ice and snow all along the trail. I just didn't take all the photos for that, but that one section was where the kind of waterfalls had frozen a little bit. That was pretty impressive. But that's about it. Another day comes to an end, and I'll see you again in the morning. Bye, y'all.